This video will answer all of your questions related to Denia's best build options. She is a 5-star Fusion Rectifier user, and she will release in the second half of version 3.3, which will arrive around May 20th. Before starting the video, please subscribe to this new channel for more pre-farm guides like this one, and keep in mind that Denia's kit is still in beta and it is subject to change. Now I will go through her kit highlights very quickly. Denia is a fusion character who switches between two forms, Stagecraft form and Breakdown form. In Stagecraft form, she builds resources like Void Particle and Dark Cores through her attacks, skills, and intro skill. These resources are used later for stronger abilities. Her intro skill deals fusion damage, and depending on the form, it also grants resources and can apply a form shift effect. After using her ultimate in Stagecraft form, she switches into Breakdown form for a short duration. In this form, she builds conformal charge through her attacks and skills while also generating Void Particle over time. Her skill in Breakdown form can consume Dark Cores to deal increased damage, and this damage is treated as Resonance Liberation damage. Void Particle enhances her attacks in Breakdown form by increasing their damage and speeding up how fast conformal charge is generated. When conformal charge is full, she can use her second ultimate, which consumes all conformal charge and Void Particle to deal a powerful attack, and then switches her back to Stagecraft form. After using this finisher, she creates an erosion field that pulls enemies in and deals damage over time. Denia also has two modes. In Fusion Burst mode, her attacks apply Fusion Burst stacks that deal additional damage. In Toon Strain mode, her attacks apply Toon Strain effects, helping increase enemy break and boosting team damage. Her outro skill provides team buffs depending on the mode. In Fusion Burst mode, it increases Fusion Burst damage for the team, and in Toon Strain mode, it increases overall damage with a stronger effect if Toon Strain is triggered. Now let's talk about her best weapons. Her best weapon option will obviously be her signature weapon. It has a substat that gives 36% crit rate. Now let's talk about the weapon's effect. It increases attack by 12%. When the wielder inflicts Fusion Burst effect or Toon Strain shifting on the target, it increases their Resonance Liberation damage bonus by 36% for 5 seconds. Under this effect, when resonators in the team inflict Fusion Burst effect or Toon Strain shifting, their attack is increased by 24% for 15 seconds. For an alternative 5-star option, you can use Cosmic Ripples. Its substat gives 54% attack. It increases energy regeneration by 12.8%. When dealing basic attack damage, it increases basic attack damage bonus by 3.2%, stacking up to 5 times. This effect lasts for 8 seconds and can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. Augment will be a very good 4-star option because it gives crit rate and strong attack buffs. Its substat gives 20% crit rate. Casting Resonance Liberation increases the caster's attack by 15% for 15 seconds. For an alternative 4-star option, you can use Waltz and Masquerade. Its substat gives 18% attack. Dealing damage to enemies with negative statuses increases the wielder's attack by 4% for 10 seconds. This effect can be triggered 1 time per second and can stack up to 4 times. Now let's move on to her best main stats and substats. For her best main stats, you can use crit rate or crit damage on her 4-cost echo, fusion damage on 3-cost echoes, and attack percent on 1-cost echoes. For her substats, you can use crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, energy regeneration, and resonance liberation damage. Now let's talk about her best echo sets. Her best set will be Flaming Clawprint as it is best for fusion teams. Its 2-piece set increases fusion damage by 10%. According to its 5-piece set, casting Resonance Liberation grants all resonators in the team 15% fusion damage bonus, and the caster gains 20% Resonance Liberation damage bonus for 35 seconds. You can also use the Chromatic Foam set as an alternative fusion option. Its 2-piece set increases fusion damage by 10%. According to its 5-piece set, when the resonator inflicts Fusion Burst on enemies, they gain 10% fusion damage bonus for 15 seconds. While this effect is active, casting an outro skill grants the incoming resonator 25% fusion damage bonus for 15 seconds. Another option you can use is the Reel of Spliced Memory set if you want to focus more on tune mechanics. Its 2-piece set increases attack by 10%. According to its 5-piece set, inflicting Toon Rupture shifting or Toon Strain shifting on enemies increases the Toon Break boost of all resonators in the team by 20 for 30 seconds. Alright, now let's go over Denia's best teams. Starting with Team 1, Imeth, Denia, and Chisa. This is a Fusion Burst focused team where Denia is played in her Fusion Burst mode. In this state, Denia enables Fusion Burst mechanics through her Forte circuit and enhances Fusion Burst damage output across the team. Her key team contribution in this mode comes from her inherent skill, which grants all resonators in the team a 30% fusion damage bonus while she is in Fusion Burst mode. On top of that, her outro skill provides a 40% Fusion Burst damage amplification for 30 seconds when Fusion Burst conditions are active. Samith benefits heavily from this setup because his kit revolves around fusion-based burst damage and damage triggers tied to his combat state. Denia increases both his base fusion damage and the effectiveness of his Fusion Burst windows, allowing his damage phases to hit significantly harder. Chiza complements this team by interacting with negative status mechanics. While she does not directly provide fusion buffs, her kit increases the maximum stack limit of negative status effects and enhances status-based interactions, which helps maintain overall damage consistency through debuff scaling systems. Now moving on to Team 2, Luke, Denia, and Morny. This is a Toon Strain focused team where Denia is played in her Toon Strain mode. Here she accelerates off-toon buildup and helps trigger faster toon breaks, making her essential for reaching break thresholds quickly. Her outro skill provides damage amplification, which can go up to 40% if Toon Strain shifting is applied. Luke acts as the main damage dealer, taking advantage of these faster break windows, while Morny provides additional damage amplification and utility. Finally, Team 3, Changli, Denia, and Lupa. This is a mono fusion team where Denia is again in Fusion Burst mode. She provides a consistent 30% fusion damage bonus and strong Fusion Burst amplification. Changli adds additional fusion damage, while Lupa further boosts fusion team performance, making the overall team very strong and consistent. And you can also use Verena or Shorekeeper as replacements in the teams I mentioned. Well, that's it for this build guide. I will see you guys in the next one.